There are your everyday beaches that you can go to and enjoy without some serious danger. But for the more adventurous explorer, there are beaches in the world that hold dangers either from currents that can pull you under the water to dangerous sea creatures, but many explorers like the dangers and the thrill. So we rounded up 10 of the most dangerous beaches in the world. Cape Tribulation, Australia. There are about 9 different beaches to explore in Cape Tribulation. And when you have the Great Barrier Reef that meets the Daintree rainforest, you're going to have dangerous wildlife. Saltwater crocodiles live here, along with jellyfish, also called marine stingers, and lots of venomous snakes and poisonous insects. The dangerous part of visiting the beaches is not knowing the dangers. In May 2016, a 46-year-old woman was dragged underwater and eaten by a crocodile close to the beach. Crocodiles do and have been seen swimming up and down the coastline here. It is recommended to be extra careful when visiting beaches in Cape Tribulation. Beaches of the Amazon, South America. The Amazon is a beautiful place to visit with its numerous beaches and incredible jungle. But the Amazon is also home to many dangerous creatures. There are 20 different types of piranha, including the black piranha and the sharp-toothed red-bellied piranha that live along the Amazon River in South America. Besides this danger, there are also tons of venomous snakes, crocodiles, poisonous spiders, and even stinging trees, and other poisonous plants that you have to be aware of. There are hundreds of beaches in the Amazon, and from July through to November, when the waters are the lowest, you can visit many beaches. But it's recommended to have a knowledgeable travel guide who knows where it's safe to swim and where you won't be eaten by a crocodile or some hungry piranhas. Hanakapiai Beach, Hawaii. Nestled in the Napali coast of Kauai and only accessed by the Kalalu Trail, which you have to hike to. The hike itself is a dangerous trip. Hanakapiai Beach is one of the most dangerous places in the world to go swimming, and more than 100 people have died because of powerful rip currents caused by tidal changes and trade winds that will sweep you out to sea even when the water appears calm. And if a swimmer does get caught in a rip current, the closest safe shore area is about 6 miles away. There are some places that have signs saying not to enter the water at all because of the danger, but for many thrill seekers, this is all just part of the excitement. However, the currents are treacherous and deceptive, and even water that is only waist deep can suddenly pull you out to the ocean. Because of the location, there is always the possibility of a volcanic eruption, resulting in dangerous lava streams. Gansbaai Beach, South Africa. This is the place to go if you are planning on seeing the great white shark, or if you want to do some whale watching. Just make sure you're doing this on a large boat and with a good guide. Sharks are attracted to the area by a colony of 60,000 fur seals that make their home in the small channel of water between Dyer Island and Geyser Rock. This place has a famous name called Shark Alley because of the large amount of sharks that can be seen here. There are so many great white sharks here that tourists visit the spot for the thrill and excitement of seeing them close up. You can even go underwater in a shark-proof cage to see these sharks face to face. Not only is it a dangerous place to swim because of sharks, but there are also powerful rip currents that are unseen and can pull you underwater if you do decide to become brave and go for a swim. Black Sand Beaches of Kilauea, Hawaii. Located in Volcanoes National Park, the black sand beaches of Kilauea may be beautiful, but they are also dangerous. These beaches sit next to one of the world's most active volcanoes, Mount Kilauea, which has been continuously erupting since 1983 and spewing thousands of tons of hot lava into the ocean. Despite the risks of being burned alive in an unexpected volcanic eruption or by lava streams, many tourists still visit these beaches to see the famous black sand and the crystal clear water. The black sand on these beaches comes from the hot lava and other volcanic material that fall into and get broken down by the ocean. Aside from these dangers, there can also be unpredictable and hazardous weather, creating giant and dangerous waves. The Red Triangle, California. There is an area along the California coastline that is known as the Red Triangle because of the large amount of great white shark attacks. The triangle encompasses about 200 miles of coastline from Bodega Bay all the way to Point Sur. And while all the beaches here are very beautiful, it's worth remembering that these are known areas where the great white shark hunts. And if you are in the water, then you take the risk of being the shark's next meal. The reason there are so many sharks in this area is the large population of marine animals, such as elephant seals, harbor seals, sea otters, and sea lions, all of which are the great white shark's favorite prey. The accidents occur when a shark is stalking prey and a human gets attacked by accident or in a feeding frenzy. Just be careful if you are surfing along the Red Triangle. Fraser Island, Australia, has been called the most dangerous beach in the world. The waters surrounding the island have strong rip currents and are filled with sharks and stinging jellyfish, such as the box jellyfish, which has an excruciatingly painful sting that can cause death. There are other dangerous creatures here too, such as saltwater crocodiles and some of the world's deadliest spiders. Dingoes inhabit the island but usually won't attack people, but there are enough other dangerous inhabitants to watch out for. Still, saltwater crocodiles like to swim down the beach line hunting for food. Just because it's been called dangerous by many doesn't mean you shouldn't visit the beaches here. Just remember, there are some dangers around the beaches and to stay alert of your surroundings. New Smyrna Beach, Florida. At New Smyrna Beach in Volusia, there are more shark-related incidents per square mile than on any other beach in the world. In fact, if you've ever gone swimming around New Smyrna Beach, there are good chances you've probably been within 3 meters of a shark. The reason why there are so many sharks here is because of the Ponce de Leon Inlet, where the Halifax River and Intracoastal Canal empty into the Atlantic. Laden with bait fish, this plentiful and easy prey attracts sharks. It's because of this that humans sometimes get in the way instead, and sometimes by accident. However, when a shark is in a feeding frenzy, it will attack and eat anything that is moving, even by accident. This beach has had over 240 recorded shark attacks, but this still doesn't keep people out of the water, even though Volusia, where the beach is located, is nicknamed the shark attack capital of the world. Northern Territory Beaches, Australia. It's already well known that Australia is home to many dangerous creatures and wildlife, so it should come as no surprise that some beaches of the Northern Territory have some of the most dangerous and venomous jellyfish, such as the box jellyfish, the most dangerous sea creature in the world. These jellyfish, which are transparent in the water, can be found in large swarms along the coast. Their sting is so painful that some victims suffer cardiac arrest before they reach the shore. Playa Zipolite, Mexico. This picturesque beach is popular with backpackers and nudists, but is also notorious for its dangerous rip currents. And it seems that even places that are deemed dangerous won't stop the adventurous traveler. And while it looks harmless enough, powerful waves can pull a swimmer underwater and drown them. It's called Playa de los Muertos, or the Beach of the Dead by locals, because of the beach's dangerous reputation.